Hello everybody and welcome to Berringer, and this is a layout update for you. And today's subject is housekeeping, and the theme of the housekeeping is basically I've had a lot of little odd jobs to do, and I've decided to get on and tackle a few of those little odd jobs just to get on with it. And the first thing is at the TMD side of it, and I finally got the second switch. So there's two cables that were protruding, has now been attached to a switch. Also, the switches were the wrong way round. I know they both look the same, but they were wired the wrong way round. And basically, this switch here was isolating the loco, this one here, whereas this switch here was isolating the one at the back. And basically what I've done is I've moved the wiring so that this one now isolates the loco in the shed, and this one operates and isolates the loco at the fueling point. The next thing I've done is I've just added these little unloading fueling points for the TTAs that I have. And the next bit, as you can probably see, there's a missing bit of spear fencing, but that will become clear in just a minute. Basically what I've decided to do is I've added a gate and a ramp set from ratio, and so I've got these two gates, and I needed to use one of the spear fencing to measure out exactly where everything would go so it would marry up correctly. So that one's kind of sticking out a little bit, so because I haven't got any more spear fencing, so I just borrowed it temporarily so I could just mark it out. We've got there's another bit of stonework there that hasn't been painted yet, so that needs to be painted. The other little job that was done is that this little section has been extended between here and here, so we've got another little extension on the TMD. Also you'll see that the entrance to the TMD has also been sprayed painted in the ballast, spray on ballast, and that's basically because this end of the TMD is basically linking up to the seam section, and so therefore I wanted it to be unified. So I then not only did I spray paint that to make it the same as this box section seam, but I also repainted and weathered in the same way the stonework for this end of the TMD as in the seam section, so it's all unified. Also, another one of the reasons why I've put the girder bridge on the other side of the seam section was to marry that up and sort of link it up with this side. So I've then, this was actually primed, just in grey primer, but I've decided to then weather this. Also you'll notice that I've got a walkabout controller up there because I've also wired in the power point now, so it's now powered from this side as well as from the station side. So it's another little odd job done. Also, if I take you as you can probably see, the box section is up, so I'm just going to show you some of the work that's been doing over here as well. And if I show you in here, and you can see that a homemade buffer is in. I've now got my loco, which you saw last week, but if I take it up so it's a bit awkward, but you can see I've just made these little steps out of scrap wood, and basically again some of the stonework that I had left over, so I've done that and created a little set of steps, cut that into the footpath. I've bent the fencing out slightly and it's all level up with the door. Now if I move the coach out the way you could probably see it a bit better. Oops, sorry about my wonky camera work. As you can see, it's just cut in like that. So that's how that kind of works. Like I said, all of that's been weathered up as well. And at the other side of the footpath, I've also blended in the walk path down the footpath down that side, put the fencing in all the way along, and I've just mod rocked that side as well. and that kind of marries that up. And so yeah, I know it's going to be more lighting. Actually, I was meant to buy some more bulbs. That's why it's a bit dim along here. Burnt a couple of bulbs, so that's why it's a bit. But you get the general idea and the general gist of it. So yeah, the next thing I've got to do is I don't know if any of you are aware of Everard Junction and his channel. It's an amazing channel, and I was going to just nick his ideas. So do put some polyfill along here to create some sort of rock face. So I'm going to do that along that and there, on the side there, and then after I'm going to put some flock and some static grass on the top and all the rest of that. So that will be something else that needs doing. Like I said, the station side still needs work as well. It needs plenty of work. So today has just been a little day of doing all these little odd bits and pieces, but it all needs doing sometimes. So that's as far as we got. So thanks for watching, and feel free to comment and subscribe, and I will just leave you with just, as you can see, we've got some rats here. And please feel free to comment and subscribe, and I will chat to you and have a little running session soon, I hope. It's all too much work and not enough play in my view, so there will be some soon. So bye for now.